Yo guys, what's up? Sleepio here. Today I wanted to quickly show you my raid sniper build. I will try to keep that video as short as possible because it is literally just a build for one boss in the raid and I wouldn't really use it anywhere else. So yeah, as always, let's start with the specialization. Since it is a sniper build, you kinda want a sharpshooter specialization for the 25% headshot damage. Reload speed is definitely nice. Stability doesn't really matter for snipers. But yeah, definitely the headshot damage and reload speed, that's pretty beneficial for snipers, right? So I basically made that build just for the second raid boss, Weasel, and the two other bosses before that, I think Dizzy and I forgot the other name to be honest. But yeah, it's basically just made for that boss room. And you mainly, or you actually only use the Nemesis if you snipe. If you don't have that, then you shouldn't even do that build. Because if you compare the base damage of a Nemesis to a Model 700, both of them are pretty much capped on base damage. They are pretty close to the max. So the Model 700 right here has 160k base damage. The Nemesis on full charge has 475k base damage. So there's a little difference, right? If you just want a sniper build for other activities, then that one is also alright. But I'm pretty sure there's better sniper builds for that. Anyways, as guns, as you can see, I'm just using a P416. Just any random gun as main gun, because that's just for ad clearing in the second room. You can use LMG, you can even use SMG, dude, I don't know. You can use actually whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, it's just for ad clearing, and the Nemesis is what you use to do the damage, right? Let's get to the gear real quick. So, on the mask, you just want high damage to elites and a silent hard hitting. And as second attribute, if you can get it, then get health. I think that's the best choice right here. But the damage release is definitely most important. That's why it's that high on that mask as well. I just use my best mask with the highest damage release. On the chest, you want weapon damage and headshot damage. That one is literally the only chest that I could destroy for that build. Because I have chests with high headshot damage and where I could reroll the weapon damage. But those chests are really, really good, and I kind of want to keep them for the attributes and don't destroy them. That's why I just choose a random chest like that. So obviously you want more than 5.5 headshot damage, and also more than 10.5 weapon damage. But since I only used it for one boss room in the raid, I didn't optimize it too well. And anyways, I don't really think most people really need a sniper build just for one boss room. Because we did that boss before without sniper builds, it's no problem. You can even use a Nemesis without a sniper build, obviously. It just does a little bit less damage. That is literally a build for all those, well, I don't want to say speedrunners, because there's literally just my team and then one other team, or like one other clan with, I don't know, 10, 12 people, whatever, that is actually speedrunning and competing for the world first or world fastest time. That means that build is basically only for the hardcore gamers, but obviously it is still viable and makes that boss easier. And I mean, if you like sniping, it's also a pretty fun build for sure. So, on the chest is attributes, you just want headshot damage, weapon damage, both as high as possible. The crit chance doesn't matter here, doesn't it? Doesn't matter at all. As talent, you just want hard hitting. You could also go for unstoppable force, then I just need a little bit more blues, that would work. But again, since it is a build just for a boss, I think just hard hitting is better overall here. The chest I have right now has 2 mods. There's obviously better chests with like offensive mods and stuff. For example, a Gila chest that has 3 mod slots. 2 of them are system. And yeah, that's even one offensive system mod slot. That's pretty nice. But I don't have a perfect Gila guard chest. That's why I have that chest. And that one has a defensive protocol mod and a defensive system mod, which I modded with marksman rifle damage. And you don't have to tell me that those generic mods will be nerfed in the next update. I know that. To my next piece, which is the holster. It's an Heraldi holster, and that's another important thing to the build, I guess. You just want to get 3-piece Heraldi. Heraldi only rolls on the holster, gloves, and the backpack, so you have to get it on those 3 pieces. Heraldi, pretty simple. Why? It gives you headshot damage and marksman rifle damage, so 2 things that you definitely want for a sniper rifle. And yeah, that's pretty good for a sniper set, obviously. As an attribute on the holster, I would definitely go for health, because nothing is better than health here. If you play a sniper build, at least. Sure, there's crit chance, crit damage, but crit chance is first of all always better than crit damage, so let's just forget about crit damage. And it's a sniper build, so you don't have much crit chance, so the crit chance would also be useless. So just health, that's the best option. As a talents, you want either precise or hard hitting. I choose to go for precise, since that used to be my holster for my PvP build, and I didn't want to reroll it. The Heraldi holster also has an offensive protocol mod slot, which you should mod with weapon damage and headshot damage. My backpack is another unoptimized piece, just a Heraldi backpack with weapon damage crit chance. You don't want crit chance obviously, but that's the best Heraldi backpack I had. And yeah, its attributes, just really high weapon damage, and then probably health or armor, doesn't really matter. As talents, you will always get an active talent, I think, so you can't avoid that. Probably get something like efficient, but I don't know, really, active talent doesn't really matter at all on that backpack. But the passive talent does matter. You definitely want hard hitting here to get some extra damage to elites. And that backpack also has a offensive system mod slot, which I modded with weapon damage and marksman rifle damage. My gloves, they are also Heraldi, and that's probably the easiest piece, because you just want marksman rifle damage and then either precise or hard hitting as talent. It doesn't have a mod slot either, so yeah, that's the gloves. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And then lastly, my Kneepads. I just went for some with high health and hard hitting. You could also go for Gila guards. Yeah, I actually could go for those Gila guards, because they have a defensive system mod slot, which you could then mod with marksman rifle damage and get some extra damage from that. But sadly, I don't have any more generic mods with marksman rifle damage, so that mod wouldn't really give me anything, right? But if you have those, then definitely use Gila Kneepads. They are pretty good, because yeah, 2 mod slots, right? What's important on the Kneepads is just have hard hitting and then either health or armor. Health is pretty nice, since there is that poison damage in the second boss room, but really it's not too important what you have here. In my mod, it's a defensive protocol mod, I just have some extra health again. Then as skills, I have the Reviver Hive, because you probably will go down in that room at one point if you get focused by the boss. It's really hard to avoid that. And then also the Defender Drone to protect me from all the ads in that room. To my stats in the end, let me quickly swap to the Nemesis, since that is the main gun I'm using. With that, as you saw earlier, I nearly have 475k base weapon damage. That's pretty nice. Then I also have 225% headshot damage. You have a 40% reload speed. That's quite high, because I think the Nemesis has a 10% reload speed mod. So yeah, that helps. But 2.2 seconds reload time isn't too long anyways. Then I have a 22.5% weapon damage bonus and 30% sniper rifle damage. That's also not too bad. It could be a little bit higher on the backpack and chest, that weapon damage. But yeah, I think it's alright. I hit hard enough. Especially with the 101% damage to elites, which is definitely really good against bosses, obviously. And yeah, that's my build. That's my raid build for just the second boss room. I wasn't sure if I even want to make that video, because I know that not too many people even complete a raid. And probably only 1 or 2% of those people that actually complete a raid are actually going for speedruns or like fast, efficient runs. So I don't know if that build will be too useful to you. But I wanted to show it anyways, because it's a build I use, and yeah, why not make a video about it, right? Because people always ask what I use in the raid, if I stream on Twitch, or if I upload the speedruns of the raid, and people just ask, you know. So yeah, that's why I made that video. I hope you're happy, I hope I could help you. As I said multiple times, it's mainly a raid build, but you can use it for other content. I just think other builds, for example AR or LMG, are more efficient for other content. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye. It's middle.
No, just
3,
instantly
2,
press
1,
it.
go.
The division are on site. Do not let them touch that plane.
Ace.
Nice, aces, 5 million.
Check out that plane.
I'm careful.
I'm getting fucked
Oh,
up.
I missed. Yeah, that's a bad. Yeah.
I can't shoot because he just fucking me up. Oh nice. You guys
Other
come
side.
to
Our
us.
side.
Alright, get to our
both
side.
Full house. Reload for next DPS. Imagine that if you have the guy like red, and you have 11 in your nemesis. You can shoot out fast.
Damage phasing.
Aces.
That's big damage, boy.
I'm sticky. Nice.
It's.
Good lads.
Find you sleepy.
Solid swapping gear.
You
huh?
run,
I saw
run,
that,
run.
I saw that.